Hey, Healing Fam. Welcome to Healing Me. I am Me, the messenger, where we are healing me. Sorry, I'm getting the message out a little later than what I normally have been. First day of school, so it's a lot of adjustments had to be made today. Yes, I know I didn't wake up with any lashes, it seems like, on my right eye, but you got to continue to push on. So, well, because I probably won't even go back and get them done until later this weekend when I get dolled up. So, oh well, gotta keep pushing. So we might call this the one lash series this week. I don't know. I like to have fun with life. So Spirit, as always, Holy Spirit, guide me with the infinite spirit in me to bring the messages that we need, that serve our highest good, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and financially. Thank you. I hope you're having an amazing day. Ooh, thank you. I like when they fly. It's like got a lot of energy in it, So anyway, Yes! Yes, universe. Yes, Jesus. Thank you. Yes, it does. I can't make it up. What is the first card at? Abundance, baby. You better tap into it. If it's your message, claim it. Because I claim the abundance, baby. I've been manifesting abundance, keeping my mind on abundance, being grateful for abundance. That's how you bring it into the physical. It always has to start in the non-physical. So when it show up, that means abundance is landing, right? We've been doing the work, right? So things and abundance is different in all of our lives, right? $38, $39, $40, $41. Right? I'm sorry, 8. I'm sorry, I'm not even trying to do 30, not 41. I was trying to do 9, 10, 11, 38. That's what I was trying to do. I'm just stuck on so many things that this card is showing me that I was counting wrong. But what I'm trying to say is 38 breaks down to 11, which is the creation number, which is a self-mastery number, and it's about learning how to co-create with spirit, learning how to unleash the magic within us, learning how to bring in fruition what we want, learning how to realize that we can have what we keep our mind on. You can be, or do anything you want. If you can see it, you can be it, right? We're realizing that, right? When you may be seeing 1111 a lot. When you see 111 or 1111, that's a sign from the universe that things are working out for you that you don't even know. You know what I mean? So that's a time to get grateful and take a moment and be like, yeah, come on with it. I'm grateful for things working out for me, for blessings coming in my life, for divine law and order governing my life, and divine abundance is my divine right? So abundance means freedom, right? Abundance means being that you're provided for, right? Abundance means reaping the rewards, the harvest for your work, for your efforts, for where you've been not giving up, where you've been staying the course, where you had to where you had to believe in yourself and work toward your dreams and your passions and your goals, right? Now this is breakthroughs, right? This is open doors, this is resources, this is collaborations. This is for abundance to be the first card out. That's massive, right? I don't think we don't get this card. This card doesn't pop out too much, okay? And this is amazing, right? The overall energy today is abundance, right? So stay in an abundant mindset, right? This morning, I had been really feeling that I was tuned in, tapped on, turned on. And I realized that when I was thinking things, it was coming or appearing, right? Even the smallest things, like the type of lunch kit I wanted to get my son, right? I wanted to get him a Mandarin or Baby Yoda type of one. I never even bought one at the grocery store, but because I believe that this is the mindset that I'm training myself to be in, that everything is always working out for me, and that what I want is wanting me, because it's the divine in me that I'm allowing to guide me, because I've allowed myself to tame my ego, right? And to understand what is of God and what is of the devil, and the so that the ego doesn't manipulate or be how I proceed or process in life. And that's how you transmute energy. That's how you grow. That's how you change, right? So the mindset was things caught me, so even with the lunch kit, went down the aisle, KJC, look and see if you see something you want. I didn't go over there because I didn't put any, I had already thought about that and was like, ooh, I hope I can get this, and left it that. I didn't have any resistance in my mind about, ooh, what if it ain't, or what. I just going with the flow, right? I've learned to go with the flow and get out of my way and stop self-sabotaging what's trying to come into me. And so when I started realizing the little things, I can realize and bring in the bigger things, right? And it's what I keep my mind on without trying to control how it's going to come, where it's going to come from, when it's going to come, right? That's how things lined up. He got that lunch kit, and it was the only one there, okay? And I even teach him. I say, did you see how what we was wanting was waiting for us? And it's the only one there. We can't make this up, right? I teach my kid now who he is, right? I didn't learn like that. But I know that he will be life-changing because of what he's understanding about himself and who he really is now, right? So abundance is here all around us. Get in the mindset while you're feeling like you're living paycheck to paycheck, while you're feeling like your account is in the negative, while you're robbing Peter to pay Paul, while things are not working out yet, while you're still working through, while you're still waiting for the blessing to come, already speak it. Start feeling it and start thinking it. Psych yourself out. Start saying, ain't no problems here. Start seeing all the abundance around you. Start seeing the account in the positive. Start thanking, oh, I'm so grateful for all this money and this financial breakthrough and the freedom that it gives me, that I don't have to stress about money, that I don't have to stress about how I'm gonna pay my bills, that I don't have to rob Peter to pay Paul no more, that I have more than enough. I'm grateful that I can help somebody else when they in need now. I'm grateful to have reliable transportation. I'm grateful to ride in luxury, beauty, abundance, because that is my divine right. I'm grateful to be lined up with what is really mine. I'm grateful to not live in lack and poverty no more. I'm grateful. And that's how you call things as you want them to be when they are not. That's how you walk by faith and not by sight. Okay? That's how you bring, you already feel like you abundant, right? And once you train yourself, right? 3 weeks. Train yourself, retrain your thoughts that you are abundant, that you don't, then you don't think about lack, right? You don't think about poverty. You don't worry about bills. You know that you are provided for. You know that the money shows up. You know that you be at the right place at the right time. You know that somebody calls and say, hey, let's do this and let me pay you for it. You know that it works out, right? The lights don't get turned off somehow, right? Grace and mercy, right? Because it's what you believe, that no problems are here, right? There is no problem that in my life that the divine in me is not bigger than. The divine in me is bigger than every problem that can appear in my life. So I don't fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Abundance is the opposite of poverty, of fear, right? It's on the other side. And that's what we have learned to tap into, okay? Once this becomes your mindset, it must be who you are, because as a man thinketh, so is he. Okay? So we are a reflection of our belief system. And when we change that, which is what transforming energy is, that's what you align to your divine rights and abundance in every aspect, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and financially. All right, I'll take it. What does this one say? A fiery climax approaches. With abundance, baby. I mean, that's this fiery climax, this fire energy is, which is coming in with this abundance, is like massive abundance, right? This is, if you think that you can be it, bolded energy right here that you manifest. That type of abundance, that's making it rain abundance, okay? That's massive abundance. Abundance climaxing. Expansive abundance. Expansive living. New levels of living. Remember, this is the only acceptable life. This is what we want. This is what we are training ourselves for. This is what we're aligning ourselves to, right? This is what we deserve, right? Massive, expansive success, abundance, financial stability, peace, harmony, balance, joy, health, right? Love. Massive. That abundance is climaxing in our lives, exploding in our lives, finding us in our lives. Be happy now and be grateful for the abundance that is available to you right now. That the infinite and spirit in you knows the road to the path of least resistance to get it. It knows the quickest way to bring in the available abundance to you right now. Do you accept it? Because I know that the infinite spirit in me knows the path of least resistance to bring this into my feel, touch, taste reality. To bring me right now the climax of abundance that's available to me right now, because that is my divine right. That's what spirit is wanting us to get in, that mode, in that energy, in that belief, in that process, and that boldness, in that power, to allow that to land, right? Massive abundance. Massive breakthrough. Massive self-mastery. Massive leveling up. Okay? Wow. I've never seen these two cards come out in a personal reading or general reading ever. I am exhilarating with energy flowing through me right now. Okay? Wow. Let's get some more messages. Whew. Thank you. It's time to go. Because it's time for the client. It's time to go, baby. Because it's the glow up season, baby. The success is here. The abundance is here, baby. Things are climaxing. Things are being revealed, right? It's time for some stuff to go, right? Because it's time to go, right? Everybody can't go on the bus, right? Some people won't make it. This is where they get off of the bus, right? Because this is where you climb to the top, right? This is where your real light shines. This is where it is time to reveal the real you on a massive stage, in a massive way, in only the way that the infinite spirit in you and in me can present itself in this world. That's what's happening, right? 45 breaks and down to 9. That's right. This is a whole new cycle in life is happening for us, right? Abundance is exploding and replacing where there was lack and where there was no movement. It is moving things massively now, right? Things are climaxing into place, right? Things are exploding into position, right? Things are aligning. And as that happens, of course, some things are leaving that are not part of the divine plan. And that's people, things, characteristics, old ways of thinking that don't serve our highest good, that don't serve us in this energy that we are in exploding into, that's climaxing into our lives now, right? That's right. You see how this road, she's on this road to this door. It's that there's people that we are letting go because it's time to walk in the door who you really are, to our destiny, right? What we're lining up to our destinies, right? To our purposes, right? To our breakthroughs, right? And they're massive. And this is what we deserve, right? This is what we came here for, right? It's like the golden brick wall. The golden brick road, right? The road is paved for us, and she's by herself. They can't go because it's time to go and be who you are, and let the world see. Let your light shine like it's never shined before, right? Being the trendsetters. This is trendsetter time. This is time to step into the limelight time. This is time to let go of any attachments, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and financially, of old ways of thinking that do not serve us anymore. People who do not serve us anymore. Thank you for serving me. I appreciate what you taught me. Sometimes to know what you want, you got to know what you don't want, or experience what you don't want, right? Somebody got to show you that, right? We thank you for that experience. And the divine love that flows through us now, that has healed us from fear, which is control and lower vibration, can understand that everything is working out for me. So I'm grateful for you coming in my life. I'm grateful for why we cross paths to teach each other what we taught each other, but you can't go. You can't go. And I have to release you now. You served me well, but you can't serve me in this abundance. So this is eclipsing out what doesn't serve, what can't go, right? Because it will not let it stop you from reaching your full potential, right? From showing the world the real you. For the real you emerging into all that you were created to be here in this time, in this life. That's what the infinite spirit in you is begging to come out and let me play and let the world see who you really are. Massively, abundantly. Let the world see the abundance in you. Also, I'm hearing this is the door to abundance. We're walking through the door of abundance because we've allowed those cycles that needed to close out of how we were processing things, how we were processing information, how we were reacting to life, how we were loving on ourselves, how we were viewing ourselves, how we were viewing our rights and what we deserved, how we broke mental bondages, how we broke self-sabotage. And because we did, how we left toxic relationships. Because we did, now, baby, it's time to go and walk through the door of what? Abundance. It is time to walk through the door of abundance. It is time to walk through the door of abundance. Abundant life is here. The door is open. The portal is open. The breakthroughs are here. Infinite spirit in us is ready to show up and show out. Right? Because we've been mending the inner child in us. We've been mending the brokenness in us. We've been mending the wounds and letting light in. You know, the sun sheds light on the moon. The moon is a reflection of the sun's light. Without one, there is not the other. There's purpose for both. Right? That's our masculine and our feminine energy. So the lower vibration is there to be tamed with the light, to be healed with the light, to be healed with the light, to show that it's not the monster to feed, right? It's to show you what you don't want. But until we learn who we really are, then that lower vibrational monster, the darkness, can be fed more and it's in control. But when you give light to the darkness, that's what heals the wound. The wound is what lets light in. The darkness is here to teach you what you deserve and who you are. So that's the purpose of darkness. So things are mending inside of us. Our inner child, hey baby, our inner child is mending in us, right? We're loving on ourselves. We're aligning to our divine rights, right? We're healing. First with our relationship with self and self, right? The relationship with self and self healed. And that's why it's time to go. Those things that no longer served us, the old way, the old relationship with self and self, spirit and ego, spirit and man. It's left. Those cycles are closing out, right? That's the old relationship that was holding us back. That was self-sabotage, and that was attracting in the same experiences over and over and over, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and financially, right? Those were the bondages that we have broken. Those are the cycles that were holding us back from walking through the door of abundance, from walking into our highest light, our authenticity of who we really are, right? From walking into the fullness of who we are, right? That's what was holding us back. But that old relationship was holding us back, but now it's time to go. Those things mended because it's time to go and walk through the door of abundance, right? This is also family wounds, right? This is also healing between people, period. Business, personal, or platonic, or what have you, right? Siblings healing, right? This looks like siblings as well. So like I said, it could be family dynamics healing or what have you. I can definitely see that starting to happen in my family as well. You know, out of a very, I can see the dysfunction in my family starting to make steps of healing, right? I can see the steps of me and my mom's relationship starting to heal, right? Both of us getting the healing that we need to have a healthy relationship is what I'm saying. I can see my son getting the healing that he's needing from me receiving the healing, and him being able to receive a higher level of energy and consistency and love and light from me, right? And so things are mending to bring us into alignment. Things are mending to close out cycles that no longer serve us, that were holding us back from our abundant life, right? That's the main message that I'm getting. 52 breaks down to 7, which is another mastery number about co-creating. It's a number that can't be divided, right? So this is about the spirit, knowing that you are not divided from the infinite spirit within you, right? That it's the bigger part of you, right? The non-physical part of you is the bigger magical part of you than this physical shell, right? This is knowing, coming into alignment with who you are. This is self-mastery healing, right? This is knowing that infinite spirit lives with me, dwells with them, is me. You know, that infinite spirit, I am part of infinite spirit, right? This is coming one with self, right? This is coming into alignment with your spirit self, which makes so much sense that that's what's mended, because that's what allowed us to identify those cycles to end that no longer serve us, that was holding us back from self-mastery, holding us back with self-sabotage, right? So that everything that is opposite of what was holding us back is now mending, and because it's time to go into our new life, into the life that we were always coming here for, right? And everything that's happened has been leading up to this healing, because it's time to go and walk through this door of what the abundance that's exploding in our lives, right? So this, of course, had to happen in order for this to come in. And this abundance is the door that we're finally earned, and the natural flow of life that has to happen once the healing like this occurs. Okay? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Let's close this out with a couple of messages from our angels. Beautiful energy. Beautiful message. Okay, give me some messages to close out this message. All right. Something which no longer serves you is about to end. Okay, did we not say that? Mending. Something that's mending that no longer serves you is ending. That's why it's mending. And did not say that 9 was about things that no longer serve us ending. This is a clear message that the divine is saying that we are leveling up and that we are mending what was broken, baby, that was holding the abundance. Whatever was in us that was holding the abundance back, baby, it is gone. It is leaving. It is going bye-bye. It has served its purpose, baby, because that is what the message continues to say. It's saying the abundant life can come through, right? The breakthrough has permission to come through because it's time to go, okay? It's time to go. So them things that no longer serve us had to go because it's time to walk through the door of abundance, right? You are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. That's right. What is that? That means to allow what's falling away to fall. Allow that healing and mending that's coming in so that you can, because it's time to go. What's the leading role? It's time to walk. It's time to follow the intuition that we're being given. And it's time to walk our walk. It's time to go. What's the leading role? What's time to roll? The leading role is it's time to go and be all who you are. It's time to reveal the real you. It's time to let your light shine like it never has. It's time to live the abundant life, right? That's the leading role, to be who you are. Remember we talked about being a trendsetter earlier, right? This is trendsetter energy. It's time to take a leading role, right? This also take a leading role in the healing process that's happening. And like I said, allowing the healing to come in within yourself and within the family dynamics or wherever the relationships that it's coming in that are applicable to you, right? Allowing yourself to walk in the healing that you now have. Walking in love and light and forgiveness, right? Taking a role of discipline yourself in the healing and new ways of processing, right? Not letting the old energy come back in, right? Not letting the old relationship with self and because the relationship with ourselves depicts relationships around us. So when we're dysfunctional with self, we're dysfunctional in our families, we're dysfunctional in relationships and love and all of that, right? So it's asking you to walk in your healing, walk in your light, right? Be who you are and be it boldly. Allowing the infinite spirit in you to shine, right? Walking through that door that is open for you now. Take a role in walking your path, right? Not sizing yourself up against somebody else. No. Put all your energy into you and walking your path and creating your abundant life. right? Creating your happiness, right? Doing things in only the way that you can shine, right? Showing up in this world in the only way that you were created to, right? Last message. Oh, wait, it's a couple of them out. I didn't even realize that. Honor and give thanks for the blessings you're about to receive. I can't make this shit up. Angel of Finances wanted to show up. Let me tell you what it say again. And it already said the abundance. Massive abundance is showing up. That's what it's telling you to get ready for. Honor and give thanks. That means verbally speak out. Praise already and be grateful and be in the mindset of gratitude. That means already act like you got it. And that's coming straight from them, not me. And I've been said that already. They just backing it up. That means feel it, touch it, taste it right now. That means psych yourself out like it really is. Remember the beginning of the message. They closing out the message with the same stuff that I was coming out with the message before this even came out. Do you see how divine infinite spirit is? Do you see how everything is connected? I can't make this up. Massive abundance is here. And it's saying honor and give thanks right now for it. Get happy and be grateful right now of what all this abundant breakthrough has done for you right now. Because that's how it lands. That's how life manifests. That's how life is. Right? Give thanks and honor for the blessings. Not one blessing, blessings. That's why it's called abundance climaxing. Explosion of blessings. Get grateful and honor the explosion of massive, abundant blessings that you've been deserving, that's been stored up for you, that's been waiting to come through, that was always yours. That's why it's an explosion of blessings now that you are about to receive. All that's owed to you, your divine inheritance. That's what's here now. Give thanks and honor and be glad right now how these blessings change your life now. How it feels that you're so grateful that these breakthroughs have come through and the life that you now get to touch and taste. Feel it now, because that's what's here to come in. And that's the message. There was one more. Ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. That's right. Ask and you shall receive. If you're having a rough moment, ask your angels to help soothe you back into positive energy, keeping your mind on the abundant blessings that you are grateful for that are emerging in your life. Because it's time to go and walk through the door of abundance, the door of the real you. This is amazing. Amazing. I love the light in you. I love the light in you. I hope you love the light in you. I am me, the messenger. And I am ready to receive. I am grateful and giving thanks now for the massive explosions of blessings landing in my life. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to walk through this portal. If you're ready to walk through this portal with me, let's go. I'll see you tomorrow. Smooches. Bye.